Nakajima Miyuki Fighto! Konnichiwa minasan, Max です。
私中卒やからね、仕事はもらわれへんのやと書いた女の子の手紙の文字は尖りながら震えている。ガキのくせにと頬を打たれ、少年たちの目が年を取る。悔しさを握りしめすぎた拳の中爪が突き刺さる。
Oh my god, this is sad. Because she doesn't have good education. This was the reality of Japan back then. I feel like these days, it's not just your education. Is if you're born poor, from a poor family, you don't have a lot of opportunity to not only get an education, but you're discriminated against just because you're born poor. So I think things have not changed that much, you know. But that's a woman point of view, though.
拳の中爪が突き刺さる。私本当は目撃したんです。昨日電車の駅階段で転がり落ちた子供と突き飛ばした女の薄笑い。私助けもせず叫びもしなかった。
Holy crap.
ただ怖くて逃げました。私の敵は私です。
Oh, my enemy is myself.
愛と戦う君の歌を。
Oh my god, at the beginning I thought that the song was gonna be like inspirational. But she's replaying into herself some experience that people go through, and she's tried to give her motivation to be brave, where society is not brave. I don't know how life was in Japan back then. I feel like you guys are struggling these days. The economy of Japan is struggling. I don't know if this song is still very relevant to you guys, but wow.
戦わない奴らが笑うだろう。ファイト冷たい水の中を震えながら登ってゆけ。暗い水の流れに打たれながら魚たち登ってゆく。光ってるのは傷ついて、いっそ水の流れに身を任せ、流れ落ちてしまえば楽なのにね。痩せこけてそんなに痩せこけて魚たち登ってゆく。勝つか負けるかそれはわからない。
It's really correct that in life, giving up, it's easy. Fighting back is harder, but you're only rewarded if you fight back. So if you give up, you have no chance. And you need to be resilient. And I know that there's a debate, even towards the psychologists. Is being resilient, are you born like this, or it's something that you can develop the skill? And I don't know the answer to that question. I think it's a mix of both. For me as a YouTuber, I've been doing YouTube with my wife for 8 years. We have multiple YouTube channels. It's a big grind, and many times I could have quit when things didn't do well on YouTube, but I have to keep being persistent because we have 12 dogs and I have enough money to buy food and not be homeless. So for me, I'm trying to remain grateful even when life is difficult. It's not just about how much money you have. It's about being okay in your head too.
それでもとにかく戦いの出場通知を抱きしめて、あいつは海になりました。愛と戦う君の歌を。戦わない奴らが笑うだろう。愛と冷たい水の中を震えながら登ってゆけ。
honestly, when she says some people will laugh at you, I don't interpret this as people who are giving up will laugh at you. To me, it's the people that are born that have more opportunity than others because their family is rich and they don't know what struggling means, you know. But maybe later they will struggle with their health and they will not know how to fight because they have never had a difficult upbringing or anything difficult happen to them. And so to me, even when I see someone who is very rich being arrogant, I remind myself that this person is arrogant because he grew up not having to worry about food. That's why when I keep saying that we need free healthcare, we need free education, we need to help people that need help, it's because once you do that, those people will become so productive in society. And when we keep some people so poor that they cannot do anything, the society as a whole don't grow.
白状門が田舎の町に後足で砂場かけるって言われてさ出てくならお前の身内も住めんようにしちゃるって言われてさうっかり燃やしたことにしてあんたに送るけん戻ってよ滲んだ文字東京行き
Did this ever happen to you? You left a small city to go live in Tokyo because you need opportunity to work, right? And you need to provide to your family back home. Like some people choose to go to another country, but some people will go to Tokyo or a big city, right? Are there people in your hometown that are so pissed at you, so mad that they are like, go and make sure that your family go with you because we're not going to talk to your family anymore, that stay here? Are there really people that feel like it's a betrayal? I kind of understand the sentiment that if people from smaller city, they all go to the big city, the small city will not have any opportunity to build industry and jobs because nobody wants to live here. So the city will slowly die, the small city. I think a way to counter that is if the government give incentive for people to grow those smaller cities, people would want to go there. If there's no opportunity, you cannot blame people for trying to go somewhere else to find that opportunity, you know? You need to give people a reason that they want to stay.
君の歌を戦わない奴らが笑うだろうファイト冷たい水の中を震えながら登ってけ私男だったらよかったわ力ずくで男の思うままにならずに済んだかもしれないだけ私男に生まれればよかったわああ小魚たちの群れキラキラと海の中の国境を越えていく諦めて泳じてほどいてゆく
Oh, was she here? She looked young. Oh my god, this is one of my favorite songs from her. And thank God there's Japanese subtitle. Because of the Japanese subtitle, I was able to use the AI to put English subtitle on it. So if there's more songs from Japan with subtitles that are in Japanese, let me know. I'm able to use a program to translate it to English in a proper way. Are we putting people in power that only care about the military and spending a lot of money to protect our border? Or is it time now to care about herself, her life right now, and having enough money to put food on the table and have fun in life? Because if all we think about is we need to protect ourselves from the enemy, then who's going to make sure that we live a good life inside the country? And anyway, I don't want to get political. This is an amazing song, amazing performance. Having subtitle change everything. And if there's more song that I should analyze like this, I really like to analyze song. Let me know in the comment below, yes.